What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the Knicks Cave. Let's get into it. But before we do, hit the button. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a comment. All right, let's get into it. Before I talk about this Pelicans and New York Knicks thing, I want to talk about one little thing that RJ Barrett mentioned in early season, matter of fact, media day. He said the New York Knicks would shock the world. And I think we halfway there. Uh, and a lot of people, a lot of these so-called expert analysts didn't agree with us. They actually had the New York Knicks finishing somewhere in the 30s. My prediction was 47 and 35. It looked like the Knicks is going to pass that. Then again, you don't know. We'll get into that later. But let's talk about these so-called experts and what the New York Knicks have done so far this season. Right now, the New York Knicks come in with an offensive rating number 2, actually scoring 117 points a game, holding our opponents to 114, the defensive rating of 18, a net rating of 3.2, which puts us 7th in the league. Our assists is really shaky. We have to get better in that department, especially with the playoffs coming off. But we're going to talk about that when I get into our future 3. Assists a game, we are 28th, only averaging 22 points, 22 assists a game. And what I say about a lot of people didn't think the New York Knicks would shock the world, be where we at. We have 3 players that's almost averaging 20 points. Julius Randle, 25.1 points a game, 10 rebounds, shooting 45% from the field, 34% from downtown. Jalen Brunson, 24 points, 3.5 rebounds, 6.2 assists a game, 49% from the field, 41% from downtown. And that's why I said almost 3 players scoring 20 points, because RJ Barrett is averaging 19.5 points. He's snatching 5.1 rebounds, averaging 2.7 assists, 43.3 shooting from the field, and 31.6 from the 3-point. Now, these numbers, especially from Jalen Brunson, nobody expected. A lot of people didn't think that Julius Randle would get back to his all-star year because the year he had last year. So, yes, the New York Knicks have shocked the NBA world. That's just my opinion. The New York Knicks have, you know what I'm saying? We had exceeded expectations for what anybody and everybody around the league had thought the New York Knicks would done this season. Stephen A. Smith. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I used to be a fan of Stephen A. Smith, Stephen A. Smith, Stephen A. Smith. But over the years, I come to see his true colors. But hey, the man is he's doing his job. He want to get paid, so we might not like a lot of things he's saying, but we have to realize it's all television. He's just doing it for the paycheck, not for more, but the paycheck. All right, let's jump over to the Pelicans real quick, because our super, not I'm gonna say our super, but our future 3, Obi Toppin, Grimes, and Emmanuel Quickley come out and drop 30 points apiece in our last outing against the Indiana Pacers. Toppin had 32 points. For y'all who have doubts on Toppin, I'm letting you know this is what's the word I'm looking for? This is not this something that happened once in the blue moon. I believe that Toppin get the minutes and get the confidence of the coach and the coaching staff that he can at least average 20-something points. You know what I'm saying? And if something was to had happened to Randle throughout the rest of the season, we would have seen that. A lot of people wouldn't have been as shocked or surprised, which I am not. I'm just going to he was coming out of Ohio. I had high hopes for him. A lot of people doubted him. I just thought that he just needed the confidence from the coach and the organization, and that Toppin would be good. No, I don't know if he can lead an NBA team. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know the future, but you see guys who certainly just start blossoming who a lot of people didn't think had it, and Brunson for one. All right. Grimes, y'all heard me talk about Grimes a lot. You know what I'm saying? Y'all heard me compare this man to Klay Thompson. He dropped 36 points, a career high. And this is like I said, it's not our future big 3. Well, it could be, but this is a part of something special that can go down in Knicks history. That's just my opinion. What I want to point out, a lot of people wanted to get rid of these guys. And I know it's just one game, but I'm telling you, what we seen from Grimes over the last 5-6 games. As a matter of fact, throughout the season, as he got in the start position, he wasn't always going out there to score because he's a very unselfish player. But if he needs to score, he can score. So I'm liking what I'm seeing out of Grimes. I'm glad the New York Knicks didn't make any moves and getting rid of these guys quickly. We're gonna have to make a decision on Quickley. That 39 points was just an admiration of what he can do. A lot of teams and general managers are taking note of Quickley right now. So the Knicks gonna have a decision to make. But the reason I want to get into this game with New Orleans, yes, I brought up our future three, our future three. That's called our future three. And they had a spectacular game against the Indiana Pacers. But the Pelicans is going to be a much tougher test. And I wouldn't have it no other way, because this is what we're going to see. Was that just a fluke? That game was just a fluke, that what these three guys can do together? Or we're going to see that this can be something that we can look forward to and hang our hats on as soon as the playoffs come. Like, if anything happened to one of our star players, that these guys can step in and we would have to be worrying, we'll be comfortable. All right. The Pelicans come in the game with an offensive rating of 20. They'll score 104, offensive rating of 114.5 a game. The defensive rating 112 is they 6th in the league. Net rating of 1.9. They average 26 assists a game. They're 9th in the league. Turnovers, they're 22nd, 14 turnovers a game. They average 8 steals a game, so the Knicks gonna have to really take care of their ball. They 43 rebounds a game, 12th. They rank 12th in the league. They average 4.1 blocks. So with Knicks, if they take smart shots, we should kill them in the paint. The team is shooting 48% from the field, which ranked 11th. They're shooting 36% from downtown. And then we're gonna have to cope with Random Ingram and CJ McCollum. I just have to laugh because I was just thinking about Zion Williams and how the Knicks got trashed. You know what I'm saying? And I don't understand how the Knicks got trashed. It all goes how the draft go. And people, the Knicks getting Zion Williams and blah, blah, blah. And them same people I just had a second ago was talking that trash. But what have Zion Williams done? You know what I'm saying? Unless sit on the couch, hurt every season. You know what I'm saying? Let's be real. I'd rather have R.J. Barrett over Zion Williams. And I know a lot of you going to be like, no, man, I still take Zion Williams over R.J. Barrett. Why? He's not even guaranteed to be there for the playoffs. And if he do somehow make it back for the playoffs, is he going to last through the whole playoffs? I mean, come on, let's be realistic about Zion Williams. And I'm not going to say that it might not have been different if he came to New York, because nobody knew the future. But I'm glad we got R.J. Barrett. Let's get right back into the Pelicans, because they got Ingles. I said he's scoring 24.5 points a game, 5.3 rebounds, 5.8 assists. He's shooting 48% from the field, 39% from downtown. CJ is adding 20 points, and he's grabbing 4.4 rebounds. He's added 5.8 assists a game, 43.7 from the field, and he's shooting 39.1% from downtown. If the Knicks continue, guys, we should walk away with the victory. But like I said, this is not the Indiana Pacers. And can the Knicks make it 6 straight? And honestly, I'd like to see the Knicks. Don't get mad at me if I'm about to say at least lose one or both of these games. The reason I'm saying that, because the Knicks tend to come back better once they lose. And I want to start the playoffs. You know, I know a lot of people say we want to start the playoffs on a good note with a win. But I want the playoffs to start I want the Knicks to start the playoffs mad. Like, we shouldn't have let that game win. You know, come into the playoffs with a shoulder on their shoulder. That's just how I feel. In my opinion, I think the New York Knicks are the favorite to win this series against the Cavs. I know the experts is not seeing it the way that I'm seeing it. You know what I'm saying? But I think the New York Knicks is going to prove all these guys wrong. They're going to come out. They're going to get rid of Cleveland. I said in Game 6, but I think it might be game 5. The way the Knicks is playing, our season been, the way we've been shocking everybody. If we come out and sweep Cleveland, ooh, heads will be turning. And I don't know what the narrative would be for Donovan Mitchell, but I tell you one thing, people be saying, oh, the Knicks look like geniuses. We're not making that move. Not trading for Donovan Mitchell, blah, 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 blah. I guarantee you, everything that was said about the New York Knicks and Donovan Mitchell, it will all flip. Because that's how the media is. That's just how the media, and not only the media, some of these channels on the YouTube as well. I'm going to keep it 100, 100. If the New York Knicks come out and sweep the Cavs, you're going to see a whole different narrative. People are going to be talking about the Knicks made the right decision. Leon Rose should be the executive of the year. It's going to be a whole different narrative. Tell me what y'all think. Hit me in the comments. And with that being said, I want everybody to stay safe, stay healthy. God bless, and peace.